Howdy folks, this is Michael Kreider for Android Community, and today we're taking a look at the Philips Fidelio AS851 speaker dock for Android. And yes, I did have to practice that. As you can see, this is a lot like many of the speaker docks you'll see for the iPod and the iPhone, in that it's designed just has a big forward-facing speaker and a docking connector right on the bottom for charging. The difference between this one and all the ones that you've seen lining up Walmart shelves everywhere is that it's specifically designed for Android phones. It's got this micro USB connector here on the bottom with a sliding dock so that it can accommodate just about any Android phone facing any position. It also makes sure that you can have a constant audio connection because it has a Bluetooth A2DP receiver specifically designed for stereo music. Now, it's designed so that you can get just about anything in there. It accommodates a lot of different phone sizes and shapes. Just for an example, we're going to have my Droid X slide in here, and it's got the USB port here on the bottom. See if I can line it up without looking at it. And as you can see, it plugs in nice and sturdy, and you can adjust it so that it's mostly facing the center. And just for comparison's sake, here is the Samsung Skyrocket for AT&T with the port on the bottom. You can slide it to the middle there. And that's about how it goes. The connection is nice. It's a little shaky. You can't see it from here, but it's got this this ring here on the bottom that tightens things up, and this thing here twists around so that it can accommodate different form factors. The problem is that as far as tablets go, it really isn't practical at all. Technically, I can get this this T-Mobile Springboard on there, but it's just a little too heavy to be practical. And in any case, that's actually not the port that the Springboard charges on. So I can sit it here and listen to music, and I guess look a little pretty, but it doesn't actually charge anything. So this is definitely ideal for smartphones and not a whole lot else. So how does it sound? Let's take a look and see if we can find out. I have preloaded a selection of music here on my Droid, and we'll see if we can load it up. Now, I'm going to connect it with the Droid, but the thing is, because it's Bluetooth, I don't actually have to have it sitting in the cradle to start the music. And we'll see if it detects that connection here in a second. Come on. There it goes. Alright. Going to start up a few different kinds of music here for you. Got some generic rock going on. This is a good time to show off the remote that came with it, if I can find where I put the remote. Our concentration, it contains a deadly flaw. There it is, pretty basic remote. You've got controls for, forward, back, and, well actually no, you've only got pause, because there's only so much the Bluetooth connection can do. But the nicest thing I found about the dock so far is that it gets incredibly loud. I'm just going to blow it as far as I can for a second here. It's really loud! Now, because it's using that A2DP connection, the Bluetooth music stereo connection, the music itself isn't actually very hi-fi, because, I mean, it's designed to be done over Bluetooth headphones. So, it can't get just... Alright. You can't get just a whole lot of quality out of it, but if all you want is a louder speaker for your Android phone, hey, this will work just fine. The Philips has also released an app. Let's see if I can pull it up. Yes, the Fidelio Dock app, and what this does is just gives you a nice dock interface for that, for sitting here while it's charging on the speaker dock. And I suppose you can add different interfaces and tweaks and stuff. It's okay as far as the dock app goes, but you're probably going to want to just stick with the standard Android dock or whichever one you're used to at this point. So you can see that as I unplug it. Oh, I've actually got Bluetooth to turn off while I unplug it, so that one's my fault. Put it back on here and see how long it takes to reconnect. And there it goes. So we're already reconnected after turning Bluetooth off and back on. Let's see if we can load up a different kind of music. That's some nice carbon for you. The only real problem I've found with the music itself is that if it's too low, it cuts out. So you can hear there's Carmen going at about a medium volume. But if I take it on the phone and put that volume down... Come on, man. Music has crashed. Nice. Yeah, the dock software actually interacts with Android on a pretty intensive level, so it does tend to mess with things. I would kind of stay. It's an app you can download for free in the market. I would kind of stay away from it because it allows you to change up some of the mixer settings, but you can do that within Android itself. So as you can see, I'm taking that volume down, and right at about 20 or 30%, you can't hear anything out of the dock. So this is designed for pretty loud music and not much else. On the back of the device, you've got just a few ports, and we'll explore that now. Sorry, trying not to bump my camera. You've got a line in for just generic 1/8 inch audio, and another power out so that you can charge anything with a USB port. And that's your power. So let's see here. Now, the hardware itself is pretty nice. It's not just super fantastic, but for $200 you get a really loud Bluetooth speaker. And the nice thing about it is that it's designed to work for various Android phones, but you can get it to work with just about anything. Because it's got that A2DP connection, anything with Bluetooth and the A2DP profile will work with this dock. I'm still out of focus. So if you've got an iPad or even an iPod Touch, I believe, you can connect with this. And thanks to that charger on the back, you can even connect it with and charge it up at the same time, even though it won't be sitting there in front and looking really nice for you. Now, the quality is not as great as I'd like it to be, but then you're limited by the Bluetooth connection. There's just not a whole lot you can do with it there. If you want some more fidelity out of it, let's see if I can turn this down. If you want some more fidelity out of your music, you can connect it to that stereo input on the back, but at that point, the purpose is kind of defeated. You might as well just plug it into your computer and listen there, or plug it into your entertainment center audio and listen through those nice big speakers. So I probably wouldn't buy the larger model for $200, but they have smaller models at $90 and right now $130 that are very similar, that get that Bluetooth speaker interface going for a much lower price. So I think I'd go with those if I had to buy it for myself. Just a quick tour around it. You've got your power button here, turns it on and off. Manual volume buttons on the device itself. I would have liked to have seen some of the control buttons on the device, but you've got this remote, and then you've got your Android phone that you can listen to from, I'd say about 20 feet away before you start seeing a significant connection drop. So it can do without the controls on the device itself. Let's see if we can start that music up again and again. I've got my Android set to turn off the Bluetooth connection when I unplug it, so don't knock it for that. And you can hear that's the music coming out of my phone speakers, as loud as it can, and then there it goes out of the dock speaker. So it's a nice experience. I don't know if it's $200 nice, but they've got a lot of different models set at different price points. So there you go. That's the Philips AS851 Fidelio dock speaker for Android. I'm Michael Kreider for Android Community. Thank you very much.